We're here at the Alamo Dome. I'm Jenni Carlson with Barry Tramel. Tonight, Oklahoma loses to Stanford 73-66. Barry, this ends the Sooners season. Was this just a case of too little, too late?
Well, it was too little. Sooners had the great comeback. They were down 18 with less than 7 minutes left, cut it to 3 twice in the final minute. But the Sooners really didn't play well enough to win this game. Gotten too deep of a hole, didn't shoot the ball well, didn't rebound well. The better team won tonight. I think we can say that. Stanford was clearly the better team. The Sooners were probably one player short of contending on this kind of stage.
And the player they probably missed most was somebody who could guard Nneka Ogwumike. 38 points, 16 rebounds. She had a night for the ages. It wasn't the highest scoring night in the Final Four, but she didn't fall short. She was only 9 points short of Cheryl Swoop's record, and Oklahoma just really didn't have anybody to match her, Barry. They defensively couldn't really guard her and had some foul trouble that also impacted things. Let's talk a little bit about the rebounding, too. Her 16 boards led the way, but how did Stanford out-rebound Oklahoma so thoroughly?
Well, Sooners actually did a good job on rebounding good part of the game, but early in the second half when the Sooners could have made a run, Stanford was missing a lot of shots. Stanford just dominated the offensive board. Stanford got 12 offensive rebounds in the first 7-8 minutes of the second half. Oklahoma only got 3 defensive boards. That means 80% of the shots Stanford threw up, they rebounded. So Oklahoma put itself in a bad hole there. Stanford's a very big team. They got a 6-foot guard, 6'2" forward, 2 6'4" players. Very big team. Oklahoma was at a physical mismatch. You got to make up for that with your speed and quickness. Sooners did not take advantage of that advantage, and that's why the game went the way it did.
I think, too, having Amanda Thompson in foul trouble just really throughout the night. She wasn't on the bench all night. She played almost 30 minutes in this game, but she's played 38-plus minutes in 6 of their last 7 games. She didn't get that kind of time on the court tonight. And when she was out there, she was oftentimes thinking about the fouls that she did have. I think that impacted her rebounding, and how she guarded people as well, which definitely was an impact on this game. Barry, with this loss, the Sooners end their season. How are we going to look back on this season tomorrow and maybe down the road?
Well, it's a fantastic season. Even if Whitney Hand is healthy and they get to play with Whitney all year, you make the Final Four, it's a fantastic season. To make the Final Four without Whitney Hand makes this a great, great season for Oklahoma. To come back from that loss and still make the Final Four signals that this program really is at a very high level. Disappointing to play poorly tonight and lose. But the truth of the matter is this was not a national championship caliber team. Sherry Cole milked about as much out of this team as she possibly could. Hats off to the Sooners, the coaching staff, everyone involved for making this a very successful season.
I think that this team, this program now knows what it takes to win at this level. They've got a lot of youngsters coming in, 6 freshmen next year, but the ones who return, the Whitney Hands, the Danielle Robinsons, the Jasmine Hartmans, they know what it takes to get here, and they're going to be it's going to be up to them to teach those youngsters what it takes to get back to this level. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.